So I've had the new Wahl Vapor clipper, had it for a minute now, and in this video I'm gonna be talking a little bit about the performance and what I think about this clipper. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, man, check it out. So like I said, I've had the new Wahl Vapor for a couple weeks now, and I say new Wahl Vapor because it is a little different than the older one. As you can see, this is the original Wahl Vapor that came out a while back. Not exactly sure when this thing dropped, but this is the original one, and this is the newer one right here. And it is different a little bit in the body, and the reason why I say that is this has more of a rubberized grip all the way around, making it a little more comfortable and less slippery in the hand. This one, I feel like when I was wearing gloves, sometimes it felt like it was a little slippery and it could have, slipped out of my hand. But this one with a new rubber, body on it, it just feels a little bit more sturdy in my hand, a little less likely for me to drop it, right? So off the rip, that's something that I did notice about this. As I do in most of my videos where I'm reviewing clippers, I will be posting a couple clips on screen for y'all. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I think about this, right?
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
So like I said, I like the new upgraded body that it comes with, the new rubber grip body. It does have the F32 fade out blade. I know some people were saying they didn't like this blade, that it got hot. Honestly, I haven't had that issue, but I have had a lot of people messaging me saying that they have had that issue with the older Wahl Vapor. I'm not sure if they fixed the issue yet, but I've really never had that issue, so that really wasn't my concern. One thing that I was concerned about was on the last Wahl Vapor, they had like a screw issue, like the lever kept getting loose. So far, like I said, I've had this for a couple weeks now, and this lever hasn't gotten loose, so I think that's a plus. Hopefully they fix the issue, because I know that was a big issue with a lot of people as well. They were messaging me saying that their lever got loose, but I think they fixed that issue so far. At least I think so, because I haven't had that issue with this clipper right here. But other than that, I would say that this Wahl Vapor performs pretty identical to the original one. Now, they may have done some small upgrades like the lever, but other than that, I think it's really the same thing as the original Wahl Vapor, just an upgraded body. And like, it does have this new paint drip. I forgot what the name of this design is called, but they have the paint drip body on there, and each of these clippers even though it's the same color and it's the same style of design, they all look different. So that's pretty dope. I believe they still do have these on the website, wahlpro.com. You can use my discount code TANK15 on that website to save yourself some money. But all in all, man, I think this thing works well. Balds out well, debulks well, blends well. Really haven't had no issue. The only issue I had, and if y'all watch my unboxing video, this may be user error, it may be my own fault, right? Like, I got my light right here blinking, and it stays blinking because I didn't charge it before I turned the clipper on. I believe if you read the manual, it tells you that you got to charge the clipper for at least 20 minutes or so before you actually turn the clipper on. That way the battery can hold a charge. And once again, I think that was my fault. I got excited when I unboxed this, and I wanted to turn it on for y'all so y'all could hear it in the video. And yeah, man, that's basically my fault, but it's not really an issue because I do have the Wahl charging base. And what I do is I just put it on the charging stand every time I'm not using it, so I really don't have to worry about it dying. Now I know for some people they may say, oh, I don't like to leave my clippers on the charging base. Well, that's totally on you, right? Like, if you just follow the directions like I should have, but I didn't, you won't have that issue. But if you, for whatever reason, turn the clipper on before it is charged, or you get the same issue as I did with the light blinking due to you not letting it charge properly, like I said, if you have the charging dock or the charging base with all the three, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the Wahl charging station with 3 inserts, you can put a Wahl Vapor insert and then just leave it on there, or put it on its own charger and just leave it charged up when you're not using it. That's what I do, and I haven't had an issue with this thing dying on me yet. You can get through a couple haircuts without it dying, even when it's blinking, right? So that's a good thing.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
But like I said, all in all, I think this thing works well. I really like the power on it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on for y'all one more time. So I like the way the motor revs up. Like it just, I'm not sure exactly why, but it just sounds nice when you turn this thing on. At least to me it does. I do like this blade on it. I do like that, you know, you can get this blade as close as you'd like, and you can get out that bottom line if that is an issue for you. And me personally, I am a fan of fade blades. So the fact that this is a fade blade, you know, that just makes me like the clipper a little more. Now, one thing I will say is I'm not sure if the blade is a little different sized or whatnot, but I noticed when I put regular guards on here, well, these guards may work fine, but I've been using the Babyliss premium guards, and on every other clipper, the guards fit perfect. However, on this Wahl clipper, just this Wahl clipper, when I put the guard on, the guard feels a little loose, and I'm not sure if the blade is slightly different, slightly smaller, or slightly bigger, and I stretched the guard out or whatever. Not exactly sure, but that was something that I noticed happened with my guards. They just didn't fit on here properly, so I had to start using the magnetic guards, which I'm totally fine with. I like using magnetic guards, but I had to use those guards because my Babyliss premium guards that I was using, like I said, they'd feel like they were gonna fall off. Now they didn't fall off, but they did feel a little looser, and I didn't want that issue to happen. You know, I didn't want the guard to fall off while I was cutting the client's hair. So that is one issue that I had with this clipper. And once again, that could be me, could be all clippers. I'm not sure. If you have the Wahl Vapor and that's happened to you, let me know down in the comments. But other than that, I think that's the only issue I could really say about this clipper. Once again, feels good in hand. It's got a nice on and off switch on the side. Nice and comfortable clipper. We have the charging port down here. An F32 fade out blade. So it is a fade blade. My personal preference, I like, but all in all, man, great tool. Like I said, works great for debulking, works great for blending, works great for detail work, works great for freehanding. So whatever you need a clipper to do, this Wahl Vapor does get it done. So if you like this tool, once again, you can go to wahlpro.com. Use my discount code TANK15 on that website. Save yourself a little bit of money, right? But I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about this clipper. And I think I gave y'all, you know, pretty much everything I needed to say. Once again, I did have some clips that I put on the screen for y'all, so y'all can make y'all's own opinion based on what y'all see in this video. But with that being said, man, that's basically it for this video. If you like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. And that's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.